All right, so we're at SHOT Show. So what do you got, man?
All right, so this is the Lytehorse, designed and built in Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada. Came from the ground up as an electric ATV, so it's got four-wheel drive. It's got a true independent drivetrain, so there's a motor in every single wheel. Free-floating suspension on all 4 points. Right now rated for 25 miles an hour, about 40 kilometers an hour top speed. We've had it upwards of 55 miles an hour. So lots of range. Four-wheel drive comes with 2 battery packs. You can upgrade to 4. They're custom-built battery packs. We build them in-house. Everything we've done, we've tried to do it as domestic as possible, so built in Canada. North American-made supplies. Regina, Saskatchewan.
Oh, Saskatchewan.
Yeah, so just north of Montana, right? So full free-floating suspension. If you want to go for a ride, you get going fast, lots of room to lean into it, full articulating suspension. If you're just cruising along, looking, sort of seeing what's going on, stand up on the board, you got huge height advantage, basically the same effective range as being on top of a horse. So that's sort of where our moniker comes from.
I like that, you're way up there.
Yeah, exactly. So we start talking to a bunch of police departments, ones that deploy horses right now, and what they see is the utility, is the accessibility in the market. So you're doing, community patrols, rolling through a park, things like that. It's a lot more accessible for the public to come up and have a conversation with you. But it's got the utility and the adventure of being able to rip around on a same as a quad or an ATV.
I don't know if you mentioned it already. You said the range is roughly
about 20 miles per battery pack.
Miles?
So on a four-wheel drive, it comes with 2 packs. You can upgrade to 4, so that's 80 miles. It recharges on 110. About 2.5 hours per battery pack. So you plug it in at the end of the night, she'll be ready to go first thing in the morning.
Now, are the batteries, you have to plug them in, or can you hot swap them?
So right now we're working on a hot swap program because they're sort of integrated to the machine. The range in which you'd actually go doesn't really outrun 4 battery packs. You could swap them out if you wanted to, but generally speaking, you're going to have the capacity you need.
Right. And then also too, I'm sure it must vary on how you use it, but how much can you max carry on payload?
So right now we're rated at 575 pounds. That's operator plus cargo. We also have a hitch on the back that'll give you 1,000 pounds towing. 1.25-inch drawbar, so fit standard appliances like that. We're working on a trailer that comes with it to launch late next year. It'll be a powered trailer, so it'll actually have drive wheels inside of itself. It'll take command from the Lytehorse itself. It also has batteries inside of it, so it doesn't actually create a load on the vehicle, it adds. It'll have enough battery capacity that if you were off-road out in the bush or something like that, after a full day of riding and killing your Lytehorse, you'd actually be able to recharge it from empty with the trailer.
How much is something like this if somebody wanted to buy this?
Four-wheel drive starts with 2 battery packs at $24,000 US. So,
and we can't leave without talking about that thing.
So this is our first iteration of a trailer. The bottom platform is going to be universal, so the tub on the bottom will contain all the control systems. It'll have the battery and all the drive systems. And we've got a 2-wheel and a 4-wheel drive model coming. And then the tops will be interchangeable. We've got a sort of a recovery vehicle set up right now where it's got a man basket on the back with a jump seat. We've got deployments for, do you want a flatbed for hunting or hauling cargo? Do you want to be able to have a pop-up tent? Some of those more robust off-road type materials.
So essentially, it's the same vehicle, just set up more for military purposes?
This is exactly the same vehicle as our base model unit. It goes to West Point in February. Custom paint job, custom decaling. It uses a slightly different rubber and rim. We use standard accessories, so anything made by Ram Mount, bolts on in a whole bunch of different places, coal pin racks. All of that stuff is designed from the ground up to be implemented on the vehicle.
Carrying all your ammo, yeah, this is really cool. I could see some special forces guys using this. Maybe even some tunnel work if you're in a small, big tunnel or something.
Yeah.
Cave. Yeah, that's cool. Places that a car can't go.
Exactly. Yeah. Anywhere that you want to go that a truck or a car is hard to get to, or places where a traditional ATV doesn't fit within your scope of work, right? So patrolling, we've got people interested for water management, anywhere they're doing irrigation and things like that, and how they deploy the asset out there. Anywhere we get on and off often, right? So on acreages, on farms, doing fencing, instead of getting in and out of an ATV or off of a quad, it's just far more accessible with the step on, step off.
Yeah, very cool. All right, so let's end this with a website if people want to learn more.
You can check us out at lytehorse.com. You can see both the 4-wheel and 2-wheel drive models and everything else we've got coming up. There's a reservation page right now. You can also check us out at Instagram at Lytehorse.
Very cool. There you go, guys. Probably the most badass 4-wheeler, electric 4-wheeler I've ever seen. Very cool.